You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Good day, sir. Hi.
Yeah, good day. Happy Friday. Looking forward to a fantastic weekend coming up.
How in the world is it Friday? That just doesn't even make sense.
They all blend together.
Oh, week is gone.
I haven't looked at a calendar in months.
It's like me and the scale.
I can never pronounce this actress's name, even though she's like super famous and stuff, but I've never been able to get it correct. It's just a learning curve I suffer through. Charlize
Theron.
Look at you two just throw it in my face.
I wanted to name our daughter Tori Charlize because our son is Troy Charles.
Not.
I said that'd be funny because it's like the same letters just mixed up.
Yeah.
Heidi said no.
I voted that down in a big hurry. But anyway, happy birthday.
Yeah, she's 46.
Oh, nice.
How do you say it again?
Charlize Theron.
Charlize.
It sounds very exotic.
You'll have to remember that for when she turns 47 next year.
I bet you forget.
Oh, let's see. Billy Burke has a birthday today. Come on, for $1 million, I'll write you the check right now. Say, who's Billy Burke?
He was the center for...
Actually, it's a she.
She? Okay, well...
Delta Burke's daughter.
Nope.
Figure skater.
Nope. Love this a lot. Glinda the Good Witch of the North in The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
See? Huh?
Oh, I didn't know that. Now I feel bad. I thought for sure it was something to do with sports.
David Duchovny.
Ooh, I know him.
Yeah, I always liked him.
X-Files.
Everybody knows him from X-Files, but I think my favorite thing I've ever seen him do, he was the hand model in the greatest movie ever made, Zoolander.
Oh.
Should have got an Oscar for that.
He was in a movie called The Joneses.
No one saw it, John.
It's a great movie.
Good movie.
You two.
It really is. I think we have it on DVD.
Yeah,
We'll loan it to you, Dan.
You two got way too much downtime. Okay, let's serious up. This is a big deal. It was 1782. George Washington, you know him, you love him. He was in all the papers. He was then commander of the Continental Army, and I was not aware of this, but he created what was originally called the Badge of Military Merit Medal.
Purple Heart.
Thank you. That's exactly what it is.
Purple Heart Day today.
That was one of George Washington's
Nice.
little brain.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nifty. Let's see what else is going on. From the world of sports, John, it was this day, 2016, just 4 years ago, U.S. men's freestyle relay swim team wins the finals, Rio de Janeiro Olympics, giving swimmer Michael Phelps
19 gold medals.
his 19th gold. That's insane.
That is
Did I get it
crazy.
right? Was
How
it
did
19?
you
It is
know
19.
that?
I was there, Heidi.
And just to put this in perspective, gold the other day for the first time ever hit over $2,000 an ounce.
So if he sells those
Per
things.
ounce. But here's the dirty little secret. A gold medal.
Yeah.
A gold medal is 92.5% silver.
Oh.
It's
It's just
basically
gold-plated.
just kind of spritzed with gold. In fact, the total gold content in a gold medal is 0.19 troy ounces.
Oh, my goodness.
What a rip.
Ain't a whole lot of gold going on there. So there you go. I know now, you know now, we all know, and we can just forge right ahead.
We can. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Do you pay too much for insurance? Have you looked around? Or are you too chicken? Don't be afraid to look around to see if you can find a better deal at InsuranceChicken.com. We make it super simple for you to see rates from several different companies, to see what they have to offer, all in one place. Check out great insurance deals at InsuranceChicken.com. Is it time for you to cross the road? See if we can save you money each month at InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks, run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Happy end of the week to you two thrill seekers, you. Look at you over there in your big boy pants head. You're looking good. Heidi!
Ranger Dan.
Heidi, you know. Heidi, can I call you Heidi? On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a solid 9. And I'm the one you need.
Okay.
See what I did there? Try to keep up here, Ed. That's
working on it.
That's me. You know, and speaking of mathematical stuff, little radio rangers, if we get serious, do a little critter knowledge here this morning. Did you know some critters are pretty darn good with numbers? It's true. Animal scientists who, I've just come to find out, make an average of about $70,000 a year.
Whoa.
Right around twice as much as a South Dakota Ranger. Yours truly included. We clock in at about $38,000 a year, but when you work it all out, but with my pension, it's much better than an animal scientist, and the benefits, heck, I get dental. Plus a government match 401k, and I get myself a little government truck and a gas stipend for that, and I actually almost never do show up for work. Let's be serious here. So
you get a lot of side hustles, too.
Yes, it all kind of evens out. And, well, let's see. I get a free Ranger shirts, jackets, several pairs of heavy-duty khakis with extra pockets. And
wow.
Right off my work boots and can expense my ammunition. Also, on those occasions when I do, in fact, confiscate some things such as fishing gear, maybe some guns, the occasional vehicle, I can unload it on Facebook Marketplace. A nice little cash cow. Nice. Speaking of which, while some critters can in fact count to do simple math, cows aren't one of them. Well, that's all the time we have today, little radio rangers. Hope you learned something. I know I certainly did. And remember, Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Some credit cards have really high rates or big annual fees. Usually, people sign up for these when it's all they qualify for. If that sounds like you, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation changes, and you may qualify for a better credit card. Your current card hopes you don't think about it, but our site shows you many options to see if there's a better credit card for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for Water Cooler Talk with Mr. Dan Farris, and you got quite the stack of stuff you're going to chat about there.
Well, there's a lot of things going on. Probably the big thing, and I think it's pretty neat while this thing has been promoted, certainly with other media in town, as it should be. A young lady named Allison Harris, who a few weeks back decided to spearhead what's turning out to be a pretty darn big Back the Blue rally coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be here tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And just so you know, I managed to glom onto a daily police log now from the Sioux Falls Police Department. Oh, yeah. Because it's kind of shocking what these men and women do every day, and most of us are not privy to any of it. Yeah. But this is just a sample from yesterday from midnight to like 9 in the morning.
Okay.
So we're just looking seriously at about 9 hours on one day. They answered approximately 65 calls.
Oh, wow.
In Sioux Falls, everything from stolen vehicles to family disputes to traffic control to gunshots to checking on someone's well-being, burglary alarm, disorderly conducts, accidents, suspicious vehicles, bad check passing, theft. I mean, and it just goes on and on. And that was in 9 hours.
That was not even one full day.
9 hours.
It's like a third of a day.
Responded to a little better than 65 calls in a 9-hour period.
Wow.
So, again, when you drive by them and maybe they're just parked on the side of the road, whatever, you think, they don't do nothing. Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah, they stay
Oh, yeah,
busy.
they do.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're doing nothing because they're doing their jobs great.
Right.
And you can go about your business.
Yeah.
So,
and
that big Back the Blue rally again tomorrow starts at 1 o'clock right there downtown at the police department on 4th in Minnesota. And I think, John, you've been keeping track.
Yeah.
I mean, because you got the part where it's a Facebook event invite thing, and it's like this many people are interested, but this many people have actually said they're showing up.
Yeah, so. And it's the interesting thing is, I don't know how
over
much.
600 last time I looked, but that was a few days ago.
How much I trust the, because anybody that wants
people don't RSVP to anything anymore. So as far as responding to that and actually following through, if you do respond to that, it's a moot point. But just the fact that there is that much interest being shown on it, I think is huge.
Well, I want to give kudos to Miss Harris, too. She's barely out of high school.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and already so she has the calling to go into law enforcement, which she is going to do. And she spearheaded this thing. And so far, from what I can see, she's done a fantastic job.
She really has.
Over 4,000 people say they're interested, and there's over 600 people who have said on Facebook that they're going.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's huge for Sioux
big
Falls.
Numbers.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's very, very, very cool.
Yeah.
And all of the details.
And of course,
are on
we
here.
will proudly be there.
Yeah, we're going to be
flying
there for
our
sure.
thin blue line flag. We will proudly be there.
Oh, yeah. Doing some sound and stuff like that. And again, if you're planning on going and you're looking for a little police support apparel or something, ABN Army Surplus.
Absolutely.
Thin blue line T-shirts, hats, flags, unless they're sold out again because stuff's been going pretty fast. But
yeah,
there you go.
The event is tomorrow. All the details on our Facebook page. Dan, thank you for that update, sir.
Absolutely.
And again, it's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
We're here to make it better.
If you find that drug or alcohol problems are hitting you too close to home, you can get help. Maybe it's time for rehab. Your insurance may even cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. Get help for a drug or alcohol problem within 24 hours.
We're here to make it better.
Get more information at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. And I'm going to tell you about an event that's coming up, but it's a long ways from now. It's September 19th. But here's why I'm telling you about it this early, because you can make plans to be there. It's called the Health Connect Fair. This is like the 23rd or 24th year they've done this. Health Connect is a great organization in Sioux Falls, and this is free for all ages. There's going to be free lunch, free door prizes, free flu shots, all of this stuff happening September 19th, 2020 at the Sanford Pentagon. So it's a new location. The last couple of years it was at the arena. You were there with me last year.
I remember I was talking to Phil Baker.
Yeah, Phil's
and all of a sudden we had to evacuate the building, but I don't remember why.
The siren, what is it called? The fire alarms were pulled.
Oh, that's
somebody
right.
pulled the fire alarm. We all got to leave.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that's really cool. This last year, I had two events. That's why Dan was there. You were making the official announcements to kind of get things started, and then I came rolling in because I had a 5K that morning.
And I was guessing people's weight for $5.
That's what you were doing.
Which I'll be doing again this year.
So anyway, because I had that 5K before that, and the organization that was doing the 5K before that said, we should just do all this stuff together.
Oh, good idea.
So now this year, there is, at the same location, the human race. The human race will be happening right before the Health Connect Fair. So if you're interested in being involved in that, all of the details for all of this is at healthconnectsd.org. You can also find them on Facebook, Health Connect of SD, on Twitter, Health Connect SD, and on the one with a little picture of a camera. That's Instagram, I think, and it says on here, Health Connect SD. So all of that info, and if you'd like, I've got a link to this on our Facebook page as well. But it's a lot of fun. Rockin' Red is going to be there. Phil Baker's going to be there. Dan's going to be there guessing people's weight. Do you want to come and do that for real? I'll put that on the schedule.
I'm doing that for real, but it costs you $5, and I'm never even close. But gosh darn it, it's fun every single time.
But I believe we're going to have some people doing caricatures this year as well, like drawing pictures. Do you want to do that too, Dan?
Yeah. Do some face painting.
We're not going to do the face painting this year, so instead I think we're going to do the drawing pictures. So in the past they've done face painting, but this year they said no.
No touchy.
Yeah,
no touchy this year.
I was using a roller last year, and so it is a little time-saving advice. I guess
that
not.
Might actually still be safe.
Face painting, I assume you'd be doing it the conventional way, not with spray cans. But anyway, a Health Connect Fair, free for all ages, tons of fun. Saturday, September 19th, 2020. Throw it on your calendar now. I guarantee I will be talking about it more between now and then. Thanks for listening to your bright spot of news, brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. Many people have dabbled in the stock market for their very first time ever this year. If you're new to the market, but you don't want to learn things the hard way and the expensive way, I encourage you to subscribe to this free newsletter. You can get the inside track with Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com. Subscribe for free. If you change your mind, just unsubscribe. Sign up for free right now at marketbeatminute.com. That's marketbeatminute.com. Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Celebrities. Well, they're pretty stressed out, actually, because things are being dug up and about, hey, did you do this 20 years ago? We need to cancel you. Unless you file a formal apology. This is one of the strangest things I've seen, and I researched it again because it sounded made up to me, but it's not. There's a drive-in in Portland. Where else? Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
They're getting ready to fire up. They just redid the place, and it's been closed for a number of years, but they're reopening, and everybody's pretty jacked up about it. And they were going to do an entire film series through an entire weekend, and their opening movie was going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger in Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The 1990 hit, which I've seen, thought it was kind of fun.
Right, it was.
Arnold's okay in that. He plays a detective, of course, who poses as a teacher to apprehend a bad guy, a drug dealer who's actually trying to off his ex-wife and kidnap his kid.
Right.
So this is a bad boy that Arnold's
acting. Yeah, it is.
Anyway, there's a local author there, and by local author, I'm assuming she's never been published, but her name is Lois Levine.
Okay.
And she kind of stormed the walls here going, you know what? There's absolutely nothing funny about what she calls a school-to-prison pipeline. And this movie, Kindergarten Cop, sends the wrong signal to blah, 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 derf, derf, doc, derf, derp. On and on she goes, and then equates it with Gone with the Wind, which, of course, got pulled.
How in the world is that?
How do you make that connection?
Well, she did, but here's the best part.
Did they cancel it?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And the owners of the theater just buckled and went, we're sorry. It's like, what is going on in this country?
I don't understand what's wrong with that movie.
One woman.
Yeah.
One woman.
One angry woman.
And then other people started the charge because, you know what, she used Twitter, which is possibly the biggest cesspool on the planet right now. And other people chimed in because...
Probably non-local people.
Yeah.
People who were never going to go see that there anyway.
Wow.
Actually, she equated it with, and this was the 1915 classic, The Birth of a Nation.
Okay.
Yeah, which it's like, how did you even get there?
Why is that even? Yeah, whatever.
Oh.
And she says, we recognize these films. These films are simply not good family fun. They are relics on how pop culture feeds racist assumptions. Kindergarten Cop romanticizes over-policing in the United States.
Really?
So...
But there's nothing racist about that.
Okay, excuse me. There's no room for common sense
I'm clearly
here.
not woke. I apologize.
I don't understand any of that.
Which is why you will be canceled eventually.
All right.
Again, I thought it was made up. It's not. It is not.
Huh.
Can somebody please just wake me up when this is all over?
It's never going to be over.
It's just going to keep rolling. It is pretty interesting because my son lives in Portland, Oregon.
Was he going to go to that?
Talk to him all the time.
Was he going to
change his plans now?
No, I share this stuff. And
are they putting a different movie on?
And the thing is, he really likes the area. I mean, he's lived a lot of places, and he really likes it there. And he flat out tells me, "Look, there's like this little cell of lunatics."
Yeah, well, they're loud lunatics.
And he says, I just avoid it and live my life. And
do you know what movie's going to be on in its stead?
It does not say. That's the only one that was listed. That was going to be the big opener for this this drive-in festival, and that's been booted. So,
So I wonder what...
I don't know what's okay anymore. I mean, I really
That's
don't.
what I was just going to say. I'm sitting here trying to think of what is acceptable. I can't think of anything
I can tell you this.
that nobody is going to complain about.
I wanted to do a drive-in movie in Sioux Falls, and there was somebody else that came up with the concept and did it, so I'm really glad that they did it and I didn't have to do it. But I've got a projector, I've got the FM transmitter, I've got all the stuff to do it, and something that I've wanted to do, and this lady right over here that I'm pointing at right now, Heidi, wouldn't let me do it. But now I'm thinking maybe it's good that I didn't, because no matter what movie I picked, we probably would have had somebody upset about it.
We would have, for sure.
Oh, well, you have to just take my mindset.
Blazing Saddles is
literally don't care what anybody else thinks.
I don't care what
I want to do something,
thinks.
I'm doing it. You don't like it? Well, you know what?
Then don't come.
So
it's like, hey, come at me, see what happens.
The Blazing Saddles movie marathon is going to be okay then?
Why not?
I love Blazing Saddles.
It's a classic.
I just love, on Facebook, somebody posted, Blazing Saddles has been edited for 2020. It's on from 7 till 7:05.
All right.
That would be right.
Well, Dan, thanks for coming in with all of that.
Yeah, I'll just comb the globe
up.
and keep bringing you what we're doing here.
You let us know what's happening in the world. Let's get his finger on the pulse. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
What would Christy Nome do?
If you have a credit card, we'd like to help you make sure it's the best credit card for you. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to bettercreditcards.com to see if we can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. If you don't have a credit card right now, you can check us out too at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, August 7th, 2020. Equities markets continue to melt up, and despite a seeming disconnection from reality, will probably keep rising over the coming days, if not weeks. The number one driver for equity prices is earnings, and the trend for second quarter results is that earnings and outlook are better than expected. Because of this, investors can expect the market to continue repricing at least through the end of the reporting cycle. Another driver of the market melt-up is hope for another round of economic stimulus. House Democrats and Senate Republicans are deadlocked in the debate over the details, but a deal is expected soon. When it's announced, the deal could be the catalyst to drive the S&P 500 to new highs. The risk for investors today is that negotiations will fail to reach consensus and spark another correction in the equity markets. You can get the inside track with Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.